thousands and thousands of years, even just with the Old Testament, where you're talking about hundreds and hundreds of years, thousands of years. And what's amazing is when you read the scripture, even though there are many different books from many with different writers as the Spirit inspired them, it reads one story, God's story. And in Jesus' faithfulness, and we're seeing the fulfillment of prophecy, that just should encourage us more and more to realize, this is the truth. This is one of the most I would say, this is the most historically accurate book we have. And as you go through history and as archaeology continues to dig things up in the Middle East, we are finding more and more how historically accurate the scripture is with the other documents, historical documents that we have. And when we're looking at that, it's all pointing to this Jesus who's come riding into Jerusalem in fulfillment of prophecy, in Jesus' faithfulness to God, is riding in. What else does this tell us? Specifically, what are they saying as he's riding in? Matt?
I was going to say that opposing God is fruitless. The Pharisees were saying, the whole world knows him. Right?
Opposing God is, did you say useless?
Yeah.
Okay, opposing God is useless. That is a statement we're going to get to. Okay, when we talk about our relationship with God. But that does point out, if we're trying to do something contrary to God, guess what? It's not going to come. It's useless. And Sandy, I am so sorry. I've missed you twice now. So go ahead.
I was just going to say, as a believer, Jesus is our King.
As a believer, Jesus is our King. Notice that what they're saying. Jesus came as King. They were saying, now what they're saying is King of Israel, because from their perspective, as I was trying to highlight, from their perspective, Israel is God's kingdom. But when you read the Old Testament, even from the very beginning, it's not about nations. It's about you're either in God's kingdom or you're in the world's kingdom, no matter which nation you're in. It's all about having Christ as King. Jesus as King. And so that's what they're proclaiming. Here is the true King. And what do they say? Blessed is he who what? Comes in the name of the Lord. That when Jesus came, he came in the name of the Lord. Why? Because he is the Lord. Here's an interesting practice for me to remind myself that Jesus was there from the very beginning. Anytime I read the Old Testament